Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Leo and Capricorn, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this couple. We're going to go ahead and take a look. Is this a couple? Yeah, it might be. I don't really know what this is. Somebody might be, whatever. All right. We're going to go ahead because I don't want to just like waste space because we're going to see what comes out of this. Leo, your energy in this relationship with Capricorn, and these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Also, keep in mind, I don't know you. This is literally just energy, so if it's picking up on something, maybe it's something you shouldn't do, right? Another message. Anyway, Leo, you guys have this Knight of Pentacles energy that comes up. There's something where you need to not be complacent. There's something where somebody who could be complacent in this dynamic, in this connection, whatever this is. There is a need for you to look into all financial arrangements. So I feel like you guys have many arrangements, right? So that comes with everyday life, relationships, bills. Those are arrangements, right? Something where there's a due date, or you have to pay this by, or whatever it is, respond by, something like that. You guys are being advised that all financial arrangements need to be reviewed. For some of you, there's something with financial mismanagement. Now, I don't know who's doing this here. This could be Capricorn. Maybe you're saying there's some financial mismanagement here. It says that you guys also feel like you were given misleading advice, or maybe Capricorn feels like, or you feel like Capricorn gave you some misleading advice. You didn't tell me the truth about everything. You didn't tell me what this was about. It says here that somebody's being stubborn. It's hard for them to see others' points of view. Somebody is in a very pessimistic energy. Leo, this could be you. Possibility. I feel like there's some aggravation here. I don't know if it's with Capricorn, but I'm kind of sensing that it is. Or I don't know. You have the Page of Cups that come up reversed. Ooh, wow, okay. So there's something with frustration, like I said. Wow, let me see that. Something with frustration. Irresponsibility. For some of you, this person could be younger. You could be younger, Leo, or Cap could be younger. Whatever's going on. Somebody could be younger. Somebody could be acting immature. Somebody is attention seeking. Somebody refuses to get a different perspective literally on anything. They won't do anything. It says that they let their talents die out, but somebody could be living in a dream world. It also says that somebody is obsessed with their own needs and they don't care about anybody else's. Now with the Page of Cups coming up reversed here, this could be a younger energy. This could be, it could be somebody's sibling, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be another energy, a sibling, or it could just be an extension of the Knight of Pentacles stubbornness, their financial mismanagement. It could be something where it just tells us more of a story. Excuse me. So what it could be saying is not only in this Leo energy, or however it goes, not only are you misleading me or giving me wrong information purposely, bad advice, but there's also financial mismanagement. It then goes on to say, and it extends irresponsibility. It says that this person cannot be trusted because they have a very limited perspective on life. They live in a dream world. Therefore, their perception of reality, and we need to be really careful with that too, because everybody's perception of reality is completely different, obviously. Right, so, but this is a younger energy, and I feel like there's enough evidence here to back up that there's definitely something with immaturity going on. Somebody let their talents die out, and they're obsessed with their own needs, their own desires. Also, this card tells us that there are some family challenges. There's something going on with the sibling here. Somebody could have made some error or decided to take some sort of an emotional risk to do something. For some of you guys, they didn't tell anybody about this, nor did they consider the dynamic of, the family, the living situation. It was something that's probably going to be surprising or upset a family. There's something here with the Three of Wands that comes up. Now, Leo, this says successful enterprise. I find that interesting too. Successful enterprise. This card, Three of Wands, is a great indicator of travel. Travel, business, wedding plans. Ooh, that sounds kind of arranged or sold or something like that. But there's something with some wedding plans. But it does speak about individuality and whatever this union is. Ain't nothing but an ad. Nonconformism. So this is not a traditional sort of union or business deal. Whatever this is, it's not traditional. I feel like it could be leaning towards some sort of a celebration or something like that, because the text tells us that travel, business, wedding plans. But it is not traditional. It also goes on to say there's something with some friends here. You have to make time for friends that do not immediately fit into your future plans. Okay, so there's something that might, I don't want to say it's last minute. It's something that you may have to fit in. Something about a wedding. For some of you, I feel like this wedding is on a boat, international seas. I feel like it's across the land, ponds, what do you call it? Listen, international waters. And I feel like there's a sibling who does this, okay? Or something like that, Leo. This is your child. Maybe you have a child that elopes, Leo. Ooh, child, that's going to be surprising. I mean, while I'm here. All right, let me not get into that. I'll go back. Okay, well, while I'm here, somebody's kid could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or, Leo, this could be you with this group work that you did with this Three of Wands. What I'm finding out about this, Leo, is you guys have this Knight of Pentacles. Financial mismanagement. I'm stubborn. I can't see anybody else's point of view but my own. I'm frustrated. Something was done out of immaturity. Could have been my kid. But it was successful enterprise. Whatever this is, this wedding, it worked. Somebody got the results that they wanted with this group work. This group work, or whatever this union is, it gave birth to some opportunity overseas. Capricorn. You have the Hermit energy that comes up, and it does come up reversed here. It says you guys are feeling alone. Ooh. I do see something about avoidance here. You guys have this Virgo energy that comes up. Some of you guys are feeling alone. Some of you feel unsupported. Some of you, Capricorn, have accepted the role of being a victim or a martyr. Did I say that word right? For some of you, Capricorn, it says, and I feel like this works a couple of ways. So I'm going to tell you what I feel about this with this Hermit that comes up reversed here. It says that some of you guys have been cut off from your usual support. Ooh. Now, we all know that that symbolizes the government for some of you guys here. Somebody could have been cut off from a government. Somebody could have been cut off from government protection. There could be something where somebody's looking into something, and that's why you were cut off, right? Whatever that is, all right? Somebody could be a Virgo here. I don't know if you guys are connected to a Virgo, but you guys feel unsupported. You have been cut off. It says support systems that are typically there for you have been yanked. They're gone. People you trusted have pulled away from you, and they have unfriended you. For some of you guys, Capricorn, you had a friend that was a Virgo. This Virgo took off and left you like, I don't know. They gone. 10 shades in the wind? No, that's crazy. Well, whatever. They gone. This person's not supporting you. Somebody's unfriended you. If this is a friendship, Leo could have unfriended you. Like, no. I mean, as if you have nerve, but whatever. Alright, so we see that somebody could have been unfriended, or you're going through this situation over here with this Leo, and this Hermit energy, who's supposed to be your friend, took off. Not supporting you. I once trusted you. You are my support system. You are not there. Somebody could be under some sort of an investigation and under some sort of pressure. Somebody might be in some sort of a drug treatment, or somebody is needing to get some sort of a treatment. It feels like it's drug treatment, something about a treatment. Somebody is refusing to go within to get some sort of perspective change. They refuse to. I don't know if you're complaining about Leo or whatever this is, but that's what I have coming up. There's something with the Page of Swords. I'm looking. Because I feel like you guys were not at some point. You were not conscious. You didn't care. Whatever was going on here. Whatever you were doing, it was reckless. It wasn't something where you go within for clarity or question, hey, that didn't feel right what just happened to me. Like, or what I just did to somebody. I have no conscience when I just did that. When I just clipped you, I didn't feel nothing. I just felt like you deserved it, and that was it. There was no rhyme, reason, I just don't like you, right? So something like that, somebody refused to go in and do the work about why you felt like that. But now it says there's something with the Page of Swords here. There's something where you guys need to use your intelligence, because I feel like you have not. But now it says that there's a need to. So some of you maybe. The reason why you need to use your intelligence, Capricorn, is because there is some sort of a deal that is coming to you. It says here, there's a contract that will be coming your way. This contract is regarding some sort of property. It could be about your career or travel documents. Travel documents and agreements. And other agreements. So whoever this is, right? Capricorn, I feel like you're caught up in a couple of things. Now, we did say, Leo pointed out clearly that it's not just one business venture. There are like businesses or companies or LLCs or something like that. There's several of them, right? So I feel like whoever you guys are, you guys have your hands in several, I don't know, different businesses or whatever it is. Forms of income, streams of income, whatever, right? It's more than just one. But there is travel documents and other agreements. So we know that there's something regarding property, career, travel documents, and other agreements. Now, I want to go into something. Whatever you're doing, Capricorn, it says that your hard work pays off. Whether that be for a good cause or not. I do feel like if we want to take a look at it from a diplomatic perspective or a more positive perspective, we could say Capricorn said, hey, this looks a little weird over here. This hermit energy. This hermit, somebody, this person's reckless. Wow, they got a lot of balls to just openly, are you serious? Like, somebody could have been incarcerated at some point, or there's a need for somebody held to have further charges, right? So we can really sock it to you. Ooh, child, they're going to lay you down in that jail. Oh, they're going to do that anyway. But this other kind of lay down mean you ain't never going to get out because you're already in somewhere. This is for some of you guys, a little separate aside. For somebody's already in a jail somewhere, you may be being held or you're sitting in a jail. You can look for something else to come. They are probing something. There is some sort of an investigation. This investigation has to do with some Virgo energy that Capricorn could have been working with. It has to do with fraud. I see car insurance over here that comes up. I also see a romance scam that comes up. We see that there was some work being done with a Leo. There's something with the Knight of Pentacles being sent somebody's way purposely to do some damage to somebody, right? To frustrate somebody, to make this person irresponsible, make them walk away from what they're doing, make them unreliable, make their talents go to waste, make them live in a dream world, make this person, make them think you love them and play with them, right? Because we're going to get some money over here with this successful enterprise. This deal guarantees me travel. It guarantees me business, wedding plans, all right? So somebody really traps somebody up into some sort of a relationship to get their emotions caught up to marry. The marry is for the money. There's some sort of money that plays out or something over here. Now, we do have the High Priestess that comes up for Capricorn. And let me be clear. That was my ear. It is reversed. The High Priestess comes out reversed for this Capricorn energy. This is an inappropriate mentor, this High Priestess. Somebody could be a Pisces. It says here, somebody temporarily. So if you are not a bad mentor, an inappropriate mentor that's going to marry somebody off or trap somebody into a relationship and have them travel overseas here. This was set up by the direction of a mentor that is dirty. This mentor is part of some sort of a group here. This mentor could be an Aries. This mentor could be a Pisces, or these people could have worked together. But somebody could be a Capricorn. At the end of the day, I do feel like there was some work being done with this Leo and this Virgo. And this Cancer, because this Cancer or Chariot energy, where somebody's trying to get everything together, right? Trying to prepare themselves or whatever this is, because that could be a person or there could be common emotions between the two. So you guys have this common energy, and let me just call off the major arcanas. We have a Pisces energy that shows up. We have a Cancer energy, a Virgo energy that shows up, and it tells us Three of Wands. There was some sort of group work that was being done. Somebody sent somebody younger. Somebody's under some sort of probe or investigation, and it goes further with the Page of Swords. Like, people are talking about this. People are gossiping about it. They're gossiping about this offer that was made to somebody. They're gossiping because somebody purposely sent somebody immature into somebody to destroy their life, to mess up their family. It says here, family challenges, right? So they sent somebody in with experience with the family challenges who has not healed, and now you got family challenges and they want to send. So basically, you're broken and they're sending you somebody broken to get you more up, like that. And there's some group work being done because these people want, there's something with business, money, new friends, right? So they want whatever this is in terms of what it can do to help them, advance them, right? Up their status, if you will. High Priestess comes out reverse again. Somebody is an inappropriate mentor. That's never good when you have that. Somebody's doing something dark. Somebody goes against their intuition. It says here that somebody's secret needs to come out into the open. Whatever that's about. Now, the common energy that comes out between these two people, Chariot. This is a decision being made. This is a common energy. A decision will be made. This could be law enforcement, the Chariot. This could literally be some Cancer taking a trip somewhere or just trying to gain control over their lives. But they're the common energy. Maybe this is somebody who you guys dated before or whatever. I don't know what this is about. It says here, ooh, child, I think okay. Whoever this is, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if this is y'all or what this is. It says there is a decision being made. This could be a Cancer. This Cancer is making a decision. It says that they want to experience progress in their affairs. Child, you got a Cancer out here sleeping with a Leo and a Capricorn. Yes, you is, because I picked that up, last year that you was doing that? You was sleeping over there with that one who got chicken pox box, and this one is a sloppy bitch. So you was over sleeping with that, child. And somebody's an inappropriate mentor. This whole thing is just trafficking all over it. But anyway, there's something about a major departure that comes up between you two people. However this goes, whatever the scenario is, this is Cancer energy. There's something about a major departure. That means somebody's going to take off. They made a decision, this person. They can now experience progress in their affairs. Could be business affairs or could be love affairs. Remember, there are offers here. There's a Page of Swords. And then we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups comes out reverse. There's some sort of rejection here or somebody's kid gave in. So in any case here, somebody's moving on towards something. There's something where experiences move forward. There's something about a trip coming up, a trip or a journey, but it says somebody's driving a car. If you guys haven't seen a Cancer, haven't heard from this Cancer, this Cancer's in a car. If you haven't heard from them, seen, they might have one of them big cars. It's like really weird. I just saw one today and I was really surprised. This is how I know something is wrong, okay? I saw one of them cars. I saw one of them cars over here, and it wasn't just the regular one, right? It wasn't the regular one that everybody got. It was one of them big ones, one of them big spaceship one. I mean, darling, listen. I'm sorry. I mean, if you could kindly change the color, like maybe if you had purple, or you need to do something to cater to the girls, but. You gotta fix a whole bunch of stuff before you even get there because ain't nobody checking for you. But somebody showed up in something that was a really odd color. It could be a Cancer energy. There's a decision that has been made. Somebody's driving on a trip. Somebody's gonna get a new vehicle. Okay. It also goes on to say that somebody could be leaving home. I'm traveling away from home. I'd rather walk away from this versus fix it. But it also says here that this energy, whoever's coming between y'all, it says they are welcoming, who is this? Welcoming travelers from another country or another state. So I don't know what this is, but somebody's welcoming travelers, and there's something about a car here. This is also somebody making a decision and weighing both light and dark sides of whatever trip this is, right? But they're gaining some sort of control. Somebody's gaining perspective. Somebody is actually looking at you guys. Somebody is literally driving around in their car, and they are parked, so I'm not even lying to you. Y'all know I ain't gonna just get up and say crazy stuff, literally, because I saw this myself. I thought that was weird. I was like, wait, how did that happen? I'm telling you, maybe people got money over here. I don't know. They showing up with cars on like Maseratis, like for real, like they showing up with like big shot cars. Now, but you also got to understand, too, like, I ain't bought a car since, 2000, when I bought that car? It's a 2000, what year was that? Wow. Ooh. Dang. I should be able to get the classic list at some point. Soon, I'm about to be classic. That's how long ago I bought a car. So, maybe the prices have gone down or something like that. I don't know, but it's some big car. I'm telling y'all, but somebody's traveling away from home rather than fix things. Somebody could have been, now I'm going to get scandalous. Somebody could have been having 2 affairs. You could have had this Cancer out here banging out a Leo and a Capricorn. All right? Somebody decided to look further into something that was said by a Virgo. They were looking into something because there was gossip. I want to know more about it. I'm curious. I want to know something. Whoever this energy is, you guys could have been looking into a Capricorn. Well, the Capricorn could have been looking into a High Priestess reverse. It could say Capricorn was doing something dark, or they indulge in some dark activity, right? Magic or whatever, like dark magic. Because this is the High Priestess, it's reversed. So somebody might be engaging in something that is dark. Some secret is going to come out about something with a Pisces. Whatever this is about. So I see that comes out. So it feels like somebody's looking into this. That's what's being probed. Some secret. What is these cards at? Do I have any? I want some cards this night. You know what? Let me do something. Because I want to know the role. But I don't want to like. Here nor there. Here nor there. Okay. What is what's the energy of this this Chariot? Ooh, child. Sorry about that. Well, the good thing is, okay. Oh, there's still. Hold on. Okay. What's the energy of this this Chariot energy? These people want to move on. They want to gain control. Maybe you guys just want to gain control over the situation. All right, maybe you just want to gain control, or for some of you guys, this might have to do with a child. Like you guys may have children together. There's some energy here. I feel like somebody's locked up. All right, some of you guys might be dealing with a Virgo. This is a Virgo that's in jail. Now, if you haven't heard from this Virgo, maybe that's why. They unfriended you anyway. They unfriended you, they're in jail, they can't call you anyway. I don't know. Something like that. Somebody locked up, though. And there's still some investigation being done into something that was done to a Pisces. So if there's a Virgo out there, you could be in jail. You are also connected to something having to do with the Dark High Priestess. However, if we want to just stick to the story, you are in jail. Somebody's looking at something because they find, or you're connected to a Pisces. All right, something with a car. That's all I'm saying. Now, give me this 3 of 1. Okay. Peeping. Somebody's peeping. This Chariot energy is peeping. I said, what is the energy for this Cancer energy coming up? Peeping. I maintain a facade. But you see, the thing is, because you ain't checking for these people, they're starting to use tactics that are very loud. Like, you need to let's put it this way. How can I explain this? I'm trying to think of. It's like Fat Joe showing up in Meriden. Do you know what that would be like? It's like that. Like, that's how blatant these people are. They ain't even trying, like, Fat Joe ain't gonna put on no glasses. He don't give a... But I don't want nobody to see me, but I ain't putting on no glasses. It's weird, right? People is peeping. So my point is, whoever... This Chariot doesn't care anymore. They're just gonna peep. They don't give a... I can't explain it. It's like their tactics. There's no glasses being worn. Don't nobody give a what. They just straight up get the binoculars, We're going to peep all in, maintaining a facade. You guys are being advised to guide your privacy, right? With care, too. So, because people's peeping at y'all for whatever reason. This is Cancer particularly looking at you guys. They're keeping secrets. Might protect you for a while, but they won't last. So whatever this Cancer's holding on you, right? You good for now. But it's not going to be long. They can't continue to do it. And I feel like this is an upright type of energy. I don't know why. Somebody's looking into something, but they're holding secrets to somebody. What secrets is you holding, though? I'm holding secrets about a checklist, about an evaluation that was critical. Evaluation criteria. Somebody said that you guys were not qualified for something, and this Cancer decided they was going to look. I'm sorry. I seem distant, but I need this time to complete my evaluation of your relationship. Okay, so you got a Cancer out here riding around in a car, peeping through holes inside your house, or peeping at your holes, whatever, right? There's something about a checklist where this person is giving somebody a report back. It says, I'm sorry, I seem distant, but I need this time to complete my evaluation of our relationship. So I don't know what this is. I feel like both of you guys were probably dating some guy at the same time. This person is off, though. I don't want to say they're off. That's not fair to say. I feel like they're trying to gain control over a situation by getting information. I want to be clear. This Page of Swords does play out upright, right? So it's something that they're curious about. You know, maybe they hired a blogger or a private investigator. Somebody could be looking on their own. But it's not reversed where they did something illegally. However, the peeping part, because I don't feel like they got their satisfaction. There was some question about this Pisces energy, this High Priestess reversed in some group work that was done. There's something about a contract that they're trying to get out of or needed to get out of, or because I believe this goes here. I feel like this contract had to do with this group work. This is this Cancer energy that comes between you guys. Somebody's in jail for this. Somebody scammed somebody. Somebody knew that somebody wasn't going to be reliable. Somebody had been locked up before. They were in jail before. They served time at some point. Maybe they were just in the back of a paddy wagon, but they got arrested at some point. But somebody's definitely in jail right now. Somebody's definitely looking to get the hammer laid down on whoever this is. But a contract, a deep karmic bond. Somebody tried to bring somebody something. Somebody tried to pin something on this Cancer at some point. Tried to say that they were responsible for something that they were not responsible for. Somebody tried to accuse this Cancer of being responsible for a life lesson that they're going through, and it may not have been Cancer's fault. There's something about codependency, which I'm trying to release. I don't want to deal with that, but conflict, I don't want that. I am deciding who I can say yes to. I feel like these are two dating potentials. Or two dating. There's a Cancer out here trying to figure out who they gonna date, marry, entertain. If you are needy, this is what it's coming across as. If you needy, if y'all are not a relationship, so whoever's not needy, that's what it looks like. I don't want anybody with deep karmic bonds. You want this Cancer is looking for somebody who's free. Life lessons and relationships learned. I want you to have learned those already, and you stay away from conflict. Somebody's looking for peace. They want a peaceful energy, but they're peeping around and having people peep and do bull horns. Look, there's a horn right there. This Cancer, I don't know if this is some psychology test or whatever the hell this Cancer is doing, but it's like, if you want me to speak to the stupid side of the card, like they can't even hide it. It's almost like I want to be seen now. For what? For what? Because it looked like, never mind what it looked like. Tell me about this Three of Wands and High Priestess. Ooh, bang. Somebody off somebody. Somebody tried to oop somebody. They was trying to cover it up. Hold up. My warnings were there. I already told you what it was. There's something's going to come out about this High Priestess energy. I told y'all that they shot somebody. I told y'all that in another read. They covered it up. They shot somebody. My warnings were there. Hidden in plain sight. I told you. Right? We are forced to confront what was left unspoken. Somebody felt like they were forced to confront something. Something was unspoken. Somebody has a violent past. If you go deep into it, there was some group work. They're part of some group, right? Could have to do with work, but I feel like this is international travel. Somebody's off somebody before. There's a high priestess that did something dark. It was a Pisces. It's going to come out that they probably shot somebody again. It's also going to come out that you weren't aware of this, or there was a Cancer that wasn't aware of this. Leo, you weren't aware of this. Child, this is a mess. But there's some violence here. Ultimately, it looks like Cancer says no, but I'm not sure to who. I don't know. This was a weird one. It was very basic. It was kind of plain, but I get it, and I don't want to call it. Santa's black. Harmony, peace, and joy. Wait a minute. Celebrate love with simple. It came out. Kindness and give with an open heart. Expectations, nothing in return. Somebody doesn't want something in return. I don't know who that's for. Whatever. Ooh, they just coming. There's just something about a spaceship. Loneliness. Somebody needs to take control of their life. There's a Cancer trying to get their life together. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if both of y'all might have been dating the same person, or this Cancer keeps picking up. Both of y'all were too immature for this person or something. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what this is. If it's your story, then you're going to know what it is. I don't know what this is. I can't relate. Sometimes stuff doesn't come to me until like after the read is over. And if it's like really important stuff, like, something